Okay, so you can see from this one that in the last class we need to know how to include this C maths, then this math functions, average, square root, log, absolutes. There are many that we can find from the internet. Or okay, you can see some. You will see some of them when I give you the book also, inshallah. So okay, so from the last class, that's what we did. So today we will look at Boolean. Okay, Boolean data type. What is Boolean? Okay, a Boolean data type is a type of data. Okay, type of data that gives us give us only two states, either true or false, yes or no, something, or maybe okay. So for instance, if I say are you Saudi, okay, it's either it's true that you are Saudi, or false you are not Saudi. Okay, so that's what Boolean is. So we use the word bool. Okay, if you like, we can take off all these things. Let's take all this. Right. So the Boolean data type, I can say, is footballer. Okay, it's footballer. This is either what's true. Okay, you have to say bull. Bull is footballer. So this is true. Okay, see that? It means, are you a footballer? Okay, this is true, right? Then we can say, okay, is bull is alien is equal to what? False. Okay, so true or false? Okay, so we are asking, is it true that you are a footballer, or are you a footballer? Okay, is it true? Alien, are you alien? It's false. Not only this thing, but this is a way of us uh, writing the variable for Boolean data types. It's very important. You make the data type, you make the variable name um, understandable. So we use the, the keyword bool. We can say is bool is fish tasty. Okay, if is fish tasty, if it is tasty, you say true. Is now you say false. Can say is golden fan. Bool is golden fan. Say equal to what? True. Right. So there are a lot of things that we need to understand here. We need to know that for Boolean we have true values. You can take only two values, the true or false, true or false. Okay, and the true is 1 and the false is what? 0. True or false? True is 1 and the false is 0. So we can have an Boolean expression like maybe you say int x is equal to maybe 10. Let me say alaikum salam. Okay. So here we declare these variables. Y is equal to 9 or 5, right? Then we can ask a question. You can say see out. Okay, you can say see out. I want to run x greater than what y. So what you have to also understand here is that if you do the comparisons, I told you the comparison operators, the less than, equal sign, and all those things, which we will look at in the conditional statement, is going to amount to either true or false or 0 or 1. So if I save this, what it means here is that we are checking to see, is x greater than y, is x greater than y. If x is greater than y, it will give us true or 1. So we save, now we run it. So you see now it gives us 1. 1 is true and 0 is what? False, right? If I change it to x less than what? Y, it is going to give me 0 because it is false, right? See that you got 0. So based on either true or false or 0 or 1, we are able to make a condition, right? So if we have understood this, we can decide to look at what we call the comparison operators. Okay, comparison operators. What are comparison operators? Comparison operators, they are used to compare two values, two variables, okay, to see whether they are true, they are equal to, not equal to, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, and a lot. So for instance, they are here. If we want to compare two things, we use double equal sign. This is equals to. Then we have less than. This is less than, and we have greater than. Greater than. So these are very important. Less than, greater than, equal to, not equal to. Okay. Then less than or equal to, less than or equal to. We need to know this thing so that we can start the condition. We have less than, greater than, then not equal to. Not equal to is the exclamation and equal sign. You say not equal to, it's the opposite of equal to. Okay, not equal to. Then we have less than or equal to. Less than or equal to. Less than or equal to. Then we have greater than or equal to. Greater than or equal to. Are we okay now, boys? So this, I'll call them comparison operators. Comparison operators. Comparison operators. Okay. So equal to is double equal sign. Less than is less than, greater than. Then this is not equal to, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. So if we save this, we'll get it. So here is a bull is footballer. Okay. Then we can use these things to check to see if I have two variables and I want to check to see whether they are true or false. Okay, they are equal to, not equal to, less than, greater than, or that. So when you check them, they give you either true or false. We give you either true or false. Why are we doing this? Because we need to look at the conditional statements or C++ conditions and if statement. That will be the next lesson that we have to look at. So now there are sometimes we need to check to see if a condition is true, we do something. If it is false, we do another thing. Okay. So now that we have understood this, what we have to get is the conditional statement. The condition is either true or false. I hope you know that, right? We can set a condition for a rain. We can say it will rain at 12 o'clock. This is either true or false. Okay? You can say, is car coming? It is either yes or no, or true or false. Right? We can say, oh, is this bag having the same weight as this bag? Okay? So here we compare them. We say this is equal to this. It's either when they are equal, then it is true. When they are not equal, we say false. We can say, is this greater than or equal to this? Then we compare. If it is greater or equal to it, it becomes true. If it is not, it becomes what? False. Okay. So in C++, we make a condition using these comparison statements. Okay, mathematical conditions. So this brings us to what we call the C++ condition. Now you can see that I'm using the comment. I'm writing something that is not related to code inside the comment. I told you this is multi-line comment. If you want a single line comment, use the whole this. Okay. So here we have the condition. C++ condition. Conditions for the if statements. If statements. Okay. So we have three types. The first one is the if condition. If condition. Now the second one is the if else condition. Okay. Then the third one is the if else okay. We'll look at them one after the other to be please. Now, what is the first one? The first one is it goes to check for condition. You check for a condition. If the condition becomes true, if the condition is true, it runs a block of code. If it is false, nothing is run. We will see some the syntax. This is the syntax. The syntax of this if condition. What do we do? If you look at it, you say, okay, if condition, okay, then we open this. This is the block of code. So these statements, okay, the statements will run. Okay, so here we check for the condition. The condition here is we make the condition, okay, either true or false. We set the condition using this comparison statement, okay, right? And the Boolean, okay. If I say is footballer, okay, if it is true, it's true for me. So if I can bring just a variable that contains either true or false, or I set my own condition using this conditional statements, a comparison operators equal to, less than, greater than, not equal to, and the rest. So here in this situation, we said x is what? X is equal to 10, y is equal to what? 9. So we can say if x, we can set the condition. We can say if x is equal to y, then we do something here. So here this condition becomes what? True or false. Okay, based on the values of x and y. So here x is 10 and y is 9. This condition is false because 9 is not the same as what? 10. I hope this is understood. 9 is not the same as 10 because if you compare 10 and 9, they're not the same. They don't have the same value. But if we say, okay, 9 is greater than x is greater than y, which is 10 greater than 9, this condition will amount to true. It is going to be true. Okay, to give us true. Okay, but if I say equals to this is what? False, right? So I'll pause here. If you
Yes,
have
sir.
a question on what I just explained, you can ask before I go ahead.
No question, sir.
So here, this is the condition. So I'll just remove this one and make the syntax. These are this tags the syntax of, okay, the syntax of the if condition. See, if condition, okay, is true, then block of statement, okay, block of code to be executed, block of code to be executed, get if the condition is true, okay, if the condition is not true. If the condition is true, if when we evaluate it, we arrive at a Boolean state of true, okay, so that is what we are talking about. So in this case, if I say if is footballer, I can just put this one because I have assigned a value there. What do I want to do? I can do something. So I will just give some example here. Example below. One example in the. So if I say if and I say is footballer, yes, the variable is there. So you can say C out. I like footballers. Okay, I'll end the line. I'll save this. So if I run the program, here the error is here. Okay, I will make it a comment. So here this comment and I will comment this. I use that one as an example. Okay, so this is the syntax of if condition, syntax of if condition, if statement. Okay, save now, refresh. So you see now I like footballers because the condition is true. Okay, the statement in the conditional bracket amount to true, then that is why this statement is what running. If I say, okay, if I use the Boolean, this Boolean operator is coding through a fan, is fish tasty if I copy this, then I put it here. Okay, because it's fish tasty is false, this thing, nothing will happen here. You realize that there will not be any, nothing will run because the if condition is such that if it is true, if the condition is true, statement or group of statement will run. If it is false, then nothing will what happen. So Okay, so that is what you need to understand with this conditional statement. So today we are seeing the comparison operators. Comparison operators, the equal sign, less than, greater than, not equal to, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. Then we also refresh on the math operators or math function, right? So then we use the Boolean expression or Boolean operator, Boolean expression. I'll write that one also here. Boolean. So Boolean operators, okay, or expression. Okay. Boolean expression is expression that amount to either true or false. Okay, like this. This is a Boolean operation or Boolean expression. Okay, then the Boolean operator will use the bool. Okay, then it gives you value. Go to the value. Okay, and the values for Boolean operations are either true or what, false. Then I told you that true is equal to 1 and false is equal to 0. Okay, true is equal to 1 and false is equal to 0. False is equal to 0. So let's try our best in the practicing. So from tomorrow, inshallah, I'm going to give you some. I'm going to give you C++ code so that you can start practicing with it. So apart from this, we can do more. If you can say if x, say if x is equal to I have taken them out. Okay. So let's say okay, I have int x is equal to 10, int y is equal to 7. Then I'll say okay, if right x is greater than y, we want to do something. Okay, we want to do something. If x is greater than y, print, we can see out okay, output to the screen, and x is greater than y. Okay, now if y is greater than x, or if it is false that x is greater than y, nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. That is what we are talking about here. We can check for many things. We can check for many things. So let's run now. Okay, there is error here. Let's see if you have already declared x below. Okay, is tasty. See what's this. Int y is equal to z. So okay, let me declare them first. Yes, the issue is that I have already declared them there. So this is double declaration. I will remove these ones. You can't declare a variable twice, okay? There is another one here that I declare x is equal to 10, y is equal to 9. Then I came here and also declared the same x and y. Okay, this could be different variable, not the same variable. So I hope this is clear. So let's continue now. So we are checking if x is greater than y, print C out x is greater than y. Let's see and run. It's going to give us the output. X is greater than y because the condition is true. Why? Because the condition is true. This one produce what? 1. Okay. This one produce 0. Because it has produced 0, this one is not what executing. But this one produced 1, which is what's true. This statement is executed. Okay. So I'll pause here. If you have a question, you can ask. If you don't have, we'll end the class. Anyone with question? Any question? Boys?
Yes, sir.
No, sir. No, sir.
Nasser Saddam, do you have question? Nasser? Okay. Nasser? Korea, do you have question? Zakaria. Question or no question? Okay, so see you in the next class. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.